Hello all. Hi Chipa. Hey. Um.
Morning. कोई फोन करते थे टाइम Today we'll start with balancing, deep crossing. This is called deep crossing. What time?
எவ்வளோ பேர் இருக்கான்னு பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன் 14.
Good morning again. Today, we will simply do tapping for maybe 20 minutes and see what happens. I will explain what we need to do within while we are doing this. On the second or third day, we did tapping with the witness of mind meditation. And today we are going to do tapping with all the things that we don't want. And see, I will keep talking about it while we tap, and then I'll also give empty spaces for you to fill in your own don't wants. So the point here is, in our energy body, there are 4 layers. So the limbic mind, the emotional mind, the rational thinking mind, and then the intuitive thinking mind. And then the 5th layer is the awareness. And we have been talking about coming back to the core of gratitude and see that we are gratitude. On the other hand, what is happening around doesn't seem to be evoking gratitude. People are falling sick, we are scared to go out, we don't want to stay at home, we don't want to go out, don't know what to do. So how can you be grateful for this? So the thing is that you don't have to be grateful for this. So the point is you need to see that there are different layers. In one layer, you are not grateful. In one layer, it is not okay. You are scared, terribly upset, terribly angry. And then in another layer, it's different. So I gave you that example of the ocean. On the top, it's churning, and bottom, it's calm. Balance means to be aware of all the layers and be conscious that all of this is happening. It's coming back to balance. Coming back to balance, sometimes we are so imbalanced. The emotion is not bad. We call it negative, positive. There is no negative, positive emotion. Anger is very good. Sadness is very good. But imbalanced anger, imbalanced sadness goes into depression, suicidal depression, and all that. Balance and imbalance. So, to be able to balance, we have seen this doing this deep crossing and all these things. But sometimes the imbalance is so severe that it doesn't get balanced. Somewhat get balanced, again comes. So we'll do this tapping and see how we can release that imbalance and still hold our anxieties, fears. No need to release the anxiety, fear, or anger or sadness, but release the imbalance. So we can do this tapping, continue now, start tapping. And while tapping, keep tapping and do the focus also. Focus on a point across the room in front of you and bring all your awareness behind your eyes. Call back all your awareness from all other times, places, people, and events. And be focused on this point in front of you. And while you are being with this point in front of you, notice your breathing. As you breathe and as you be with this point, keep tapping gently. This tapping we are going to do for a long time. So place your hands comfortably on your thighs or knees or on the arm of the chair, and you can do different types of tapping. You can do, we did 4 tappings on the 4+7 day. You can tap under your eyes. You can tap below your collarbone, or you can tap at the sides of your hand. Keep your eyes open. Be focused on this point and keep tapping. And be aware of your breathing. And now let us remain. Keep your feet firmly on the floor, flat on the floor, and keep your back erect. So this will facilitate the earth energy flows to, it is like grounding the lightning rod, grounding the excess electricity. So grounding that charge of imbalance. And let us consider all the things that we don't want, all the overwhelming things. I don't want this coronavirus to be itself. I don't know where it will go, but I don't want it. I don't want the disruption it has caused in my life. I don't want to be caged at home like a prisoner. And I don't want to go out and get this disease also. I don't know what I'm going to do for money. I don't know how I'm going to meet my EMIs. I don't know what is going to happen. I'm scared, I'm worried. I'm helpless. I don't know what to do. Breathe, keep tapping. Notice your feet flat on the floor, back erect. And now add your own specific don't wants. And can't do's. I can't do anything about this. Simple things, silly things. The papad is exhausted in the kitchen. The nearby grocery store doesn't have papad. I can't eat my meal without papads. Simple things, big, huge things. Maybe my friend is suffering with coronavirus. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe my relative, my friend is in the medical profession, a doctor or a nurse, and I don't know what's going to happen to that person. Maybe I don't have money to pay rent, maybe. I'm not able to manage my child. I end up fighting with my spouse every day, several times every day. We scream at each other. I don't know what to do. Just keep tapping. It might come and stop. There is no more. Don't know. Don't want. Can't do. Then you think about the news. Maybe what's happening in USA. What's happening somewhere else in India, in Indore or Delhi. Or keep thinking. This is opposite of meditation. We are we want to release, bring up all negatives, all so-called negatives, negative emotions, negative thoughts. Am I going to die? Is somebody close to me going to die? Continue breathing. I'm having a simple cold, a running nose. I'm scared. I don't know what it is. My spouse sneezed, so I don't know if I can go near my spouse or not. It is so scary. Keep tapping, keep breathing. Be focused on this point across the room in front of you. Feet flat on the floor, back erect. You can tap on the other hand, you can tap under the eyes. And see what is happening inside you. All the fears remain, all the can't do's, helplessness, all the don't wants, they remain. Anxieties remain, the anger remains. But then there is a shift. Now, if your mind goes quiet, let it go quiet. You can gently close your eyes. You can slow down the tapping to barely tapping, or you can stop the tapping and just be. If lot of don't wants and can't do's keep coming up, let it keep coming up. Then continue tapping, open your eyes, be and focused on the point, be breathing, be tapping. Just allow. Be in the center of your head and notice the multi-layered you that is you. It is possible to be calm and collected and rooted and balanced. It is possible to be anxious, helpless, angry, and sad. And it is possible to be all this simultaneously. And be aware of all these things simultaneously. There's no need to tell yourself, don't worry, don't be scared, cheer up, don't be sad. You can be. You can be in the center of your head. Take a deep breath and rub your hands. Open your eyes. Rub your face. Wish you a happy day.
Hang on 1 second. So for those of you who continue to feel dysregulated, you can always call my dad and he can help you further.
Bye-bye.